What is the story? My name is Kieran, and welcome back to Air of Tomorrow. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the recent patch that went live in Overwatch this November. I'm not going to go into all the little details because there was a lot of stuff added, so I'm just going to talk into a mic, in my kitchen, by myself, to briefly fill you in. We have a few topics to talk about. First one being is the 25% increase to ultimate cost. I think the game flows an awful lot better now. Previously it seemed the game was heavily reliant on frequent ultimates and not on player skill. I found myself in situations where even players who were playing poorly would have their ultimate within the first minute of conflict, and then one press of a button would lead to an objective being taken. It wasn't that enjoyable. You just kind of felt that you got cheated even though your team was playing better. Someone just pressed the button Y or Q on PC. Now to push the enemy or hold them back, you have to work as a team to take down targets, or be a bit more brave solo, go in for the kill and stop relying on splash damage to charge your ultimate. You get it up in about 40 seconds and then you depth loss from the whole team. Nice one. The good thing is that if you're playing well, you won't notice your ultimate being ready less frequently, because as you perform well, you charge your ultimate. My first game after the update, I was playing Ana and I got my ultimate up in the first minute, because I was playing well and I was sticking to my role, healing people, getting kills. I completely forgotten about the increase to ultimate cost solely because it hadn't affected me, since I was playing better to compensate it. The game can still be won or lost because of ultimates, but now at least it depends on more broad skills to get to that point. You're pushed to play better, be more accurate and stay focused to get an ultimate up as quick as possible. Pharah right now is a monster and I love it. As a Pharah player, I've always found her booster pack to be a little bit lackluster. She was slow off the ground and moved in a predictable fashion, and due to the long cooldowns of her ability it was hard to stay alive when you're near a team fight. I find it a bit ridiculous that Winston can use his leap twice as often and reach further heights than a character who can actually fly. But all that has changed now, with the lift increase of her passive jets by a huge 35%. She's now a lot more responsive and alive when using her flight ability. She can stay airborne an awful lot longer, keeping at range of her targets who should never have been able to touch her, such as Reinhardt. Combining this improved mobility with a slight increase of damage, she's dominating the skies once again. Until the enemy team picks the Soldier 76. I haven't had the pleasure of facing off against a buff soldier as Pharah since the update, but from what my good man Keller tells me, he's back and ready to make his way into the game. With his bullet damage being significantly buffed from 17 to 20 damage per bullet, and a spread of his pulse rifle have a less bloom, his accurate damage at long range has the potential to be devastating. Now on to Sombra. Long awaited Sombra. I was so entranced with the ARG and I loved seeing what was going on and where it was going to lead. It was a nice aspect to add in a fourth wall breaking adventure for people to follow in real life, but then it plateaued. It just seemed like there was a cycle of waiting for countdowns to end, then waiting for the next countdown to start, and people lost interest. I nearly lost interest, but I still had hope. Then she got announced with another amazing cinematic short, and everything we waited for was worth it. Now she's here and in the game, I'm not really sure how to feel though. I love that the roster of heroes is increasing, and I've yet to get a lot of experience playing her, but I feel she isn't as game changing as I first imagined. But a lot of that could come down to people not knowing how to play her to her full potential yet, just like what happened with Ana. She got overplayed from the launch, died down for a good amount of time, and made a huge comeback in the form of players mastering the combo of her ult with a Reinhardt and the ability to sleep enemies who are using her ult. So Sombra now seems a little misused, which is to be expected, and in time it'll subside. Players haven't found exactly where she fits into a team, so they're just using her as an invisible tracer, with the translocator acting as a better recall in my opinion. Although I'm not too keen on her at the moment, maybe my opinion will change in the coming months when she settles in and all the hype blows away into the new mystery hero. Doomfist anyone? Contrasting with all this increased damage, a new character and flashy flight mobility, Mercy. Mercy's passive health regeneration now requires 1 second to activate instead of 3, which should provide her with a nice bit of extra survivability that she badly needs due to retards in your team and not complying with the symbiotic relationship she provides. When a bitch is in your vicinity, protect her with your life because she extends the expectancy of yours. As for the future, I am eagerly waiting the new map Oasis, but to be honest, the name is quite stupid. I mean, all of our maps tend to be named after a factual location. This one is just called Oasis. It's not a known city or a place. Like, true, the map is an embodiment of an oasis, a thriving area within a desert, but still. Could have referred to it as an oasis and called it, Saudi Arabia or Arabian Desert or whatever. Although control points aren't my favourite and I have beef with the name, I am excited to try it out because a nice bit of frequent refreshment is needed in games such as Overwatch. just to increase fan retention and make the scenery a bit more varied. That's all from me, thanks for watching and go fuck yourself.